today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 11 of the NFL. EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Young wasting no time, right to the air. And his first pass is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here on target to Hurst. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now here's Young. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. He hit pay dirt so many times we almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jaunts as well.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 23. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Thielen in that game last week: 3 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
And he was able to get it easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Young now. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Miles Sanders, 1st carry of the game.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Another run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Young on 3rd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Pollard will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Now a give here to Pollard, and he'll get it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Only up, so a good situation. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Young.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause, by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a second down throw for Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Again, it's Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Young working out of the gun. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A quarterback draw. Here's Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. Prescott to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. 1st and 10, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start in the NFC East. This one always a battle. New York taking on Washington. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Isaiah Hodgins, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. George Pickens, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Justin Fields has thrown a touchdown pass. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run for it with Pollard. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Run for Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now Pollard. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, it's Pollard. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle. disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Young on first down. And that'll be caught downfield by Shenault. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Young. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Hubbard. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ready. 45. White.
Now Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
164 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Tie
game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They hand off to their big tight end, and he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
On their own side of the field, close to the 50, but their own side of the field. They only needed a couple of inches, and they were able to get it done.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it. When it's in this situation, it's really man on man, isn't it? Who's going to win the battle? And right there, we saw it at the point of attack. Find enough yardage to pick up a first down. Give him credit for that one.
Now a give here to Pollard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Luke Schoonmaker, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You're talking about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw, Young.
Again, that's Hurst.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Young. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. There's another one complete to Chenault. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Young to throw it. That's the tight end Hurst with it. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Young. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, 207 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down, Pollard again. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run with Pollard. And some room to work. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Pollard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this position. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This offense, obviously, they could not be set up any better. They're already in field goal range after getting the stop. I mean, heck, they could kick it here to try to win it if they wanted to, Charles.
Yeah, they certainly could. So I think a few things are going through their minds on that side of the field. Number one, if you're going to run a play, you're taking care of the football. Number two, they're asking the kicker, where do you want the ball for when we line up for the game-winning field goal? Bottom line, don't give it away. Give your kicker the opportunity to end it.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Now Pollard. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Running right, it's Pollard. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Run for Pollard. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. On the delay, Jones. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows him, and that's exactly what they did.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Cowboys, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.